Hello and welcome to my new video. Today I'm going to show you how I created the Gravity guitar sound from John Mayer. Why? Because I got a lot of requests on my Instagram how I created this sound, and I think there is one effect most people don't know that is in there, but I will tell you in a minute what it is. So before we start, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any new content, lessons, videos, fun stuff whatsoever. Really helps the channel a lot. Thank you. So without further ado, let's create a guitar sound. Like you've already seen, I'm playing my Fender custom shop Stratocaster on the 4th position, which means middle and neck pickup together. I'm plugged into my Fender Bassman's normal channel. The Pride switch is on, volume is at about 5.5, treble at 6.5 and bass at 3.5. From the Bassman I'm going into my 2 notes Captor X, which has a Fender Blackface 2x12 cabinet loaded, and from the Captor X I'm going into my Universal Audio Apollo Twin X interface, and today's DAW is Universal Audio's Luna. Yeah, and let's hear the guitar sound without any pedal or any plugin active. Really just a very straight, clean sound. The first pedal I'm using is the Cornerstone Gladio SC preamp, which is a kind of a dumble in a box pedal. It really helps the bassman to get into those John Mayer dumble-esque tones. Let's turn it on. You hear there is a slightly breakup when I really dig in, but when I play softer or with my fingers, it's really clean. That's what I really like. Let's hear it without again. And turn it on. Much more high-end sparkle and bottom end, because I've set the tone at about 2 o'clock and the clean knob at almost full, which brings the dry signal back into the signal path. The volume is at about 9-10 o'clock and the gain is at 8 o'clock, I'd say. And I've also turned on the compressor. It's not a real compressor. It's very subtle and helps the sustain of the notes a lot. Okay, that's the Gladio SC. And now I'm going to show you what is the other effect. I'm using the Key Electronics Verb Trem pedal for this effect. The Verb Trem has, like its name says already, a verb, a spring reverb and a tremolo. The spring reverb is of course John Mayer's favorite reverb type. Let's hear that first. Just a nice spring reverb. Okay, and now the tremolo. Like I said, I think most people don't know that there is actually a tremolo effect in the sound. So let me dial it in. It is really subtle, and I didn't hear it on the live recordings, but I really heard it on the studio version, especially in the verse sections. I hope you can hear that. Really subtle, but I think that makes the difference. Okay, now let's switch over here completely to Luna, where I have already the recorded song with the guitar track, and let's turn on the plugins I used to create the guitar sound. First, without any plugin, but the Gladio and Verb Trem engaged. Okay, what did I use? At first, of course, a high low-cut filter, here especially the low-cut filter from the Pultec HLF 3C. I've set it at about 80 kilohertz, which is really not that much, but it takes away a little bit of that low-end rumble. Let's hear it with the low-cut. I hope you could hear that. Let's just quickly mute the backing track so we can just hear the guitar sound. The next plugin is again from Pultec, the program equalizer, and as you can see here, I've boosted 100 Hertz quite a bit to make it even more bass heavy. I've only attenuated it a little bit again, and I have also boosted just a little bit 10 kilohertz and attenuated a little bit more on the 20 kilohertz. So let's hear it without, and I will turn it on during the playback. I hope you could hear that. It's not drastic, but it helps the sound to stand out in the mix even a little bit more. The next effect I was using is the Korg DD 3000 digital delay. We all know John mostly uses his huge Aquapus delay pedal, analog delay pedal, with a very short amount of delay time. But I think this one gives it a really a little bit more wider sound. It's really subtle. I've created a bus to send it in how much I want. Let's hear it first without the delay, and then I'll turn it on during the playback. 1 to 2 repeats, just very subtle. Oh, okay, and I've set it to dotted eighth notes. The almost last plugin for the guitar sound is again a little reverb, a room reverb, the capital chambers from Universal Audio. Let's hear it first without, and I'll turn it on during the playback. Also again, really subtle to enhance the sound just a little bit. On the master bus, as always, I've loaded up the solid state Logic G-Bus compressor. For me, it makes just every guitar sound better, a little bit more in your face. So really nice to have. Here you can see my settings, which are just preset settings. It's called Just Better. Okay, and last but not least, it's the Brainworks BX Master Desk plugin for mastering everything. that's it. That's all the effects I'm using to create the gravity guitar sound. I hope you liked my little demo video. If so, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next video. Okay, that's it for today. See you next time. Bye.